Hello, hello. All right. Come on in. I'm just going to try to... Okay. I'm just trying to get this thing to say, hello, come on in. All right. Oh, my goodness. All right. Don't forget to say hello when you come on in so that I know you're here. I'm getting all these notifications from TikTok for people going live. Come on in and say hello. All right. How's everybody doing? It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday Night Live. And we are going to make a Deco mesh wreath tonight. So when you come on in, make sure that you say hello and let me know where you're watching from. And that way there, I know that you can see me and hear me. So let me know if you can hear me okay, because I have a new microphone. Very exciting. Hi, Amanda. I missed you last week. Hi, Miss Janice. I have a new microphone tonight, and I'm trying it out, and it is clipped to my little thing here, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. How are you guys doing? It is Tuesday night. We are going to be making a Deco mesh wreath. And if you don't already know me, my name is Amanda with Whimsy Wreath Design Co. And if you see the live little red box in the corner, that means you're catching me live on Tuesday night. And if there's no live box, you are catching the replay. So just put hashtag replay for me in the comments so that I can welcome you guys in after. And thank you for joining me tonight. Hello, hello, come on in. Amanda is watching and crafting. Oh, what are you making, Amanda? I want to see. Send me a picture and tell me in the comments what you're making tonight. Hello, Miss Janice. She is in Salem. My mom is on. Hi, Mom, from Florida. Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad you can hear me, Janice. John got me this nifty little microphone. Hello, hello. So, yeah, tonight we're going to be making a Deco mesh wreath, and I'm going to show you guys my glue pot, which is not on because I wanted to show you, and I'm not going to move it once it gets hot because that would be crazy. So, yeah, how's everybody doing? It's March. So, like, January is 27,000 hours long, and then, you know, February was like 2 seconds, and now we're in March. So we are here tonight for craft night. Mom, Janice says hello. All right, so first things first, I got my glue pot, which I've talked about before on my lives, and it is here. I was very scared, and this is different. So my mom has one that is a little bit different. This one is bigger, and it doesn't have a cover. Hello, Miss Patty. Come on in. So here she is. This is Miss Glue Pot. Isn't she cute? So this is bigger than the one that I had used at my mom's house, and it doesn't have a cover. But Mom, I think yours has a cover. Hey, Michelle, I'm glad that you're here again. Come on in. Miss Kathy, hello, hello, all my ladies. So here she is. Here's Miss Glue Pot, not on, obviously. So you can buy hot glue that's in like the little pieces already that you can just pour in here, and then it melts. So I have already used it. So once obviously it cools off, it turns solid again, and then when I want to use it again, I just turn it back on, and it's going to turn into hot glue. So I didn't buy the little chips. I just chopped up my own because my favorite glue sticks were finally back in stock. So I bought a box, and I love them. And this one has the temperature thing that you can control the temperature with, and it doesn't have I'm trying to think of what my mom's had, but this one has a little, like, I can adjust the temperature from low to high, which is nice. I put it on high at first. It's crazy hot, so I turned it back down to low. So this I got at Amazon. I can put the link in the comments after with my Amazon affiliate link. So if anybody needs a glue pot, this is the pink one. This is like an off-brand. It's not the branded one, the Surebond. It's different. So we're gonna give it a whirl. But I set up a little station over here, and I bought this little like glass trivet at the Your Nest is Best, which is so corny. But I just bought this at the Dollar Tree a while ago because I needed something to cut on. So I put it on here, and then I put it in the corner of my desk. So there's no chance of hitting it or knocking it over or anything. The other thing is, like, because it doesn't have a cover, I don't want to put something, you know, on it when it's hot. So that is the glue pot. Tonight we're making Deco mesh. Hello, Kathy. Amanda's making a birthday party. Oh yeah, Encanto. I love Encanto. That is such a good one. I want to see pictures of what you're making. So you should post them. And Patty, I know it's my pretty pink glue pot. Kim is here. Hello. My friend in the Northeast with me. All right, so tonight we're going to have the magic of television, even though we're not on television. So I did some prep work because normally it takes me a while to make a Deco mesh wreath, but I wanted to show you guys kind of the middle of the process. So I am going to show you like how I got started, and then we can go ahead and do the fun part, which is the ribbons. So let me know how you're doing, if there's anything going on, what you did this week, what you're doing this week. We're going on vacation next Friday, so I will be gone. I can't freaking wait. We're going on a cruise and to Florida, and it's going to be awesome. So tomorrow, next week will be my last live for 2 weeks. So here's what we are working with. So I posted a picture of everything laying flat. I prepped all the ribbons. Those are here. I have these, I have these, and then here's the sign, which I thought I would do a summer Deco mesh wreath. So here she is. Here's the sign. I have this one in my little stash, and I know it's backwards for you guys because you're looking at me from the front camera. And isn't it cute though? Sunshine, seashells, popsicles, flip-flop summer. And the thing I liked about this one is that it looks like it's like watercolor, so it had all of the colors in it, which I thought was really fun. So let me know what you think if you're a summer, I'm ready for all of these. Check, 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 check. Okay, so Auntie Debbie's here. Hello. I hope you get your sound right. I have a new microphone. My new mic sounds good, I'm told. Kim, you're going to a spa this weekend with your college friends? That's going to be awesome. I am so jealous. You guys are going to have a blast. That's going to be so fun. Okay, so we will put our ribbons aside for now. So we're going to start with our wreath base. And this one, voila, look at that. Now everything's all attached. See? Magic of television. So this is a 14-inch wreath frame that we're working with. So we're going to get a little round wreath. Well, a big round wreath, but you love the sign. I know it has like a rainbow theme, right? It's definitely like very universal. I love it. I think it's very cute. Okay, so I started out with this mesh, and this one is a blue, and it has all of the like different colors of blue in it. So I kind of felt like it had an ocean-y vibe, like since it's a fun summer sign. So I used this one, and I really like this mesh. Just a quick note, pro tip on Deco mesh. The quality of it does make a difference depending on what you're doing. If you're doing something small, you can certainly use the more inexpensive Dollar Tree-ish mesh. I just prefer if you're doing something where you're using a lot of mesh, the kind of higher end stuff is better. Just my own personal opinion. But the color on this one, I really liked. So Michelle, you're building storage racks. Oh, girl, I want to see. Yes, so the ones behind me, my husband made, I have I actually have like five total behind me, and then he made me one that's off camera that actually folds, that holds a bunch more ribbon, and then my husband is making shelves that I put my totes on for off season that are on wheels, so that's fun. I know, I like the sign. I thought it would be fun. I was looking in my little bin, and I thought it would be a good one. So I cut my mesh to 20 inches, so I've already done that as well, just so you didn't have to watch me. In fact, I made a time-lapse video, so I'll post it because it's hysterical. It's like 10 seconds long, and it's an hour of work. I use my rotary cutter, which I do get a lot of questions on what I use to cut the mesh. I like the rotary cutter. This is in my Amazon shop. If you go to amazon.com/shop/Whimsy Wreath Design Co. It's a stick cutter. I love changing the blades like once a month if I'm using it, because a nice sharp blade is going to keep it from fraying. And it's also going to be easier to cut, and you're going to get a nice cut. Some people use the wood burner to cut mesh. I just don't do that. I don't have a problem with the fraying. And if I can do one less thing that I might burn myself with, then I'm all for that. So Stick cutter, it's like 10 bucks if you do cutting, fabric, material, ribbon, anything like that. Love it, must have. So I already cut the mesh, and then what I'm gonna do is we take our pipe cleaners. Okay, white. How do we know what color pipe cleaner? Totally up to you. You pick the mesh based on kind of whatever design you're going with, if there's a sign or ribbon, and then I just pick a pipe cleaner that goes with it. Depending on what I have on hand or what I have kicking around. But yeah, I picked white for today because the sign is white, and you don't really see the pipe cleaners too much. It's not like they're going to be sticking out, but you could certainly use a blue one. If you wanted to, you can use whatever color you want to. Hello, my sister is on. No more burns. I know. Oh my gosh. No more burns, please. That's the worst. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's the worst. So I take my pipe cleaner. So on this one, I did 12. We're going to do 12 pipe cleaners. So I attach them. I'm going to show you on the back. So these circle frames have a crossbar. That's what I call it. I don't know what the official name is, but we're going to call it a crossbar. So I attach one at the intersection of the second ring from the center right there on each crossbar. And then I put one in the middle. Let me flip it. So here's a crossbar. Here's a crossbar. I put one in the middle, and I use the second and third ones from the center. So what that's going to do is it's going to space our mesh evenly so that it's like all uniform around. You can do it differently if you want a really, really full, you know, design. Sometimes I do two in the middle here. I'll just scoot this guy over and do two in between each crossbar. The only difference is it takes more mesh, so it is fuller. It just depends on what you kind of want to do with your wreath. So I have done, ta-da, see the magic of television. Hey Shannon, hey Sarah. I have done all but the last few sections because I wanted to show you guys how I did it, but then also not make you watch me do that because it is very boring. So we are going to attach our mesh. So you love the blue, yay! Yeah, we're doing a summer sign. Where did I put it? Oh, it's under the bow maker, but I'll show you in a minute. Oh, my mom-in-law is on. Hi, Kathy. I got a glue pot. I know we were talking about that before. And we're doing a blue ocean summery vibe wreath. Auntie, you had one of those pots? Yeah, I switched back to the gun. I mean, I used the gun. I haven't switched, like, I don't think I'm going to switch permanently. I just like having the option of the glue pot. So we're going to take our pipe cleaner. We're going to put it in our little, in between the two. So we're doing the second and third ring in, and I'm just going to twist it. So I'm going to add the last couple pipe cleaners, and then we're going to add the mesh. So yeah, this is our, let me grab the sign because I see a few new people on. Come on in. Let me know what you're doing, what's going on. Here's our sign. We're doing a little summer sign, watercolory kind of vibe. Hello, Maureen is on. It says Amanda Lawrence. It's not me. It's actually my friend Maureen. I don't actually just log on to talk to myself, believe it or not. Hello, Kim does both. I saw the pictures of your burn, Kim. The glue gun burns are unlike anything else. I hope that it is feeling better for you because that did not look good. And you can't really do anything, right? Like you just have to like let it kind of heal. Yeah, so we're going to do, I left 3 little rings here. So I'm going to do 1 crossbar and then 1 in the middle. I know glue guns are really, 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 really tough. Oh, do you like the sign? Yeah, the sign's cute, right? Okay, so I just added it. So this is what it looks like. Literally put it on and twisted. You should see it now. Oh, I bet. Because you're not supposed to take off the glue, right? If you burn your hand, I think you're supposed to leave the glue on and then you have to wait. Yeah, leave it alone and let it heal. I know. The first couple times I did actually like take the glue off thinking that would be better. That was a mistake. Don't do that. Do not advise. I hope it's getting better for you. Did you do that with the glue gun, Kim? I think you did it with your glue gun. All right, so we're going to do 2 more ruffles. Actually, one more's on the floor. Hold on. How come everything ends up on the floor? I have a huge desk with nothing on it and everything ends up on the floor. All right, so to do the curl, the ruffle, you can do this a bunch of different ways depending on how you like it. I like what they call the cruffle or the woodland ruffle. I like just to curl the ends under a couple times. And then I pinch it and then like scrunch it all up in my finger. Curl the other side under and then pinch it. So this is what you get. See? And you can do it all different kinds of ways. But this is how I do it. You can do it where it's more curly or less curly depending on what you want. When we make the flat wreaths, we do a different curl, which I should do that. I should do a pancake wreath. It's similar, just a little bit different. It is better. Oh, it was the glue gun. Oh my gosh. That scares me. You have to be careful with the glue gun. So yeah, so I'm just going to do one in each of these. And then what I did is on the centers, my pipe cleaner that are in the centers, I actually did 2 of these meshes just to make it a little more full. So I'm just going to do one right now, and then I'm going to add the other one in just a second. But you just put it in, twist it, and then see it's holding it in. See? So let me just grab this last one. But you can kind of do whatever you want, how many ruffles. It depends on if you're doing like a really full wreath or if you want it more like a flat one. It depends on also like if you want to put a sign on it or what you want to do. You don't have to use the same color mesh. I'm using the same color because I had 2 rolls of it and I actually only used just over 1, but you can mix it too. But I just wanted this one to have like that oceany summery to go with the picture. Okay, so here is our base. Ready? Doesn't look very exciting yet. Looks kind of plain, right? But now we're going to make the magic happen. Okay. So now that we have this on, let me just make sure I got all the mesh that I cut because I counted it. Yeah, I'm going to leave, and like I said, I'm not going to move my glue pot. I'm just going to let it live in the corner of my desk. That way there, when it's on, it's out of the way. I don't have to worry about setting stuff on it because that was a concern of mine too. Okay, so now we're going to make our bow. So I'm thinking, so the fun thing, this is the fun part. This is why I did all the mesh so I could do this part with you guys. So when we make it, let me see if I can scoot back a little. You can put the sign in the middle or you can put the sign, I tend to do it towards the bottom so I can put my bow like up at the top up here. You can put it to the side, you can put it on this side, you can put it however, you can put it at the top and put your bow on the bottom. So now we just get to decide what we want to do. Hold on, my ribbons keep sticking to the base. So yeah, so how's everybody doing? I am I just finished up my first round of mystery bags for Manchester Craft Market. So those will be hitting my space there tomorrow. And then I've been busy doing that. So I did some of the themes that we talked about. So the store that I'm in Manchester, they have mystery bag merch. So the people in the store, the artisans and the makers, if you want to participate, you can make your own grab bags and put them in your space. And people love them. They're like grabbing them all up. So I'm going to go tomorrow and drop off mine and also check out some of the other ones because I've seen people post and they look so fun. And a lot of people do discounts. So I have a couple that I did. Actually, all of mine have discounts. I did a couple of Christmas ones and then I did a green bows bag for decorating for St. Patty's Day. And then I also did, and I'm attaching the sign. I changed my mind. We're going to do that first and then the bow. I did all the seasons. So there's a bag that has a bunch of different bows for all of the seasons all year round, which I thought would be a really good way to decorate for, you know, all of the time. And some of the bags are $10 and some of them are $20. And then I have a couple that are like $6. So it just depends on what people kind of want to purchase. And then I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I'll take some pictures while I'm there. I love going to that store. And if you're local to me, if you're in Southern New Hampshire, it's in the Mall of New Hampshire in Manchester. There's 250 makers, over 250 makers and artisans in the store, so it's fun. All right, I'm just attaching our sign and then we're going to make a bow. The tricky part with the sign is you don't want to squish it. Like, you don't want to squish all the mesh down. So that's kind of what I'm doing now is, and then when we're done, what I'll do is I'll just like zip tie this and hide it so you can't see it, but this will be like part of the thing when I'm done. So I did it to the side, so we're going to put our bow over here. So I'm going to make a pretty good sized bow. So it's going to look like this. Isn't it weird though how it looks like that and then it comes together? You'll see, you'll see. All right, let's grab our, I'm going to grab my Bodabra. So I grabbed a bunch of ribbons. A couple of the ribbons I had were only 3 yards, which was just enough to do ribbon tails. But I grabbed a couple of other ones that matched. So how is everybody doing? How are you guys? What's going on? I'm going to do, I have this one that I thought would be really pretty. I used this in some of the tails that we're going to put on. I didn't start watching White Lotus, by the way. I know we had talked about it, but I didn't. I'm going to do that this week. I did watch The Pit, though, the last episode, because you guys know I love that. All right, I'm going to do a little blue on the end first. So yeah, I have to go through my summer stuff because I have a lot of red, white, and blue. I want to make some patriotic summery things. I know we're like not even to spring, but once it turns nice out, I think everybody's kind of ready for summer. So I want to be ready for it. And I sold a few things this week for St. Patty's and Easter. People are definitely getting into Easter very, very quickly. Like, I've sold a few Easter things this week, and I sold a Christmas wreath, which is awesome. I love that whoever is getting ahead of the holidays. I love that. So yes. All right. So Kim, I can't believe your finger is worse. I was just thinking about that when I saw your comment. I hope it's feeling better. Okay. My Bodabra. Here's our bottom of the level. Auntie Debbie's working on 40. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, fancy schmancy. Fancy schmancy Easter. So I am going to be making, from Miss Janice, who is on here, her and her friend sent me this picture of this really cute, very neutral, sweet Easter egg hanger that I'm going to be making for them. So I'm going to finish looking for supplies tonight. There's a lot of Easter stuff out online. I haven't been in store, but I was looking and I kind of got sidetracked because there were so many things to pick from. I think there's like just a lot of it, and I know like I haven't been to Michael's in person lately, but they still had Christmas stuff out, which is a little crazy because I think they're going to clearance it, and literally they start putting out Christmas like any day now. So I'm not really sure what they're doing, but I do think there's a lot of fun Easter stuff. And disco balls, which Amanda is on here. She's doing her mom's party and disco balls. That's like a big theme now. So that is definitely a thing that's happening. All right, so I'm just going to smoosh this one down in here. So the next ribbon I picked is this cute burlap, and it has the summery vibe, and it has the red, because one of the ribbons we're using is going to be a red polka dot. So I picked this like barbecue picnicky ribbon. Isn't it cute? My husband gave me the best lighting in here. I have so many lights, but I think I look better with less lights. Disco Cowgirls, I'm so excited. This is like a popular theme, Amanda. People are really like going to town with the disco cowgirl stuff. I was in like CVS and they had little disco ball water, like little water bottles. They were like the round disco ball with the pink hat at CVS. So I think that you're onto something. I think that you made it cool. Let's just say that. And then the other thing that was kind of neat is CVS has the disco ball bunnies. I took some pictures because I was going to post a story about it. They had some really cute leftover Valentine's Day stuff, but it's only 50% off. It is March. Why are we not putting that on clearance more? Like, nobody's buying hearts, and nobody wants candy because we're all going to get candy for Easter. So just put it on sale. That's what I'm saying. Amanda. Oh, Joann's. Okay, so Joann's I have not been to, but I hear that now they're going to be closing them all because they were going to keep some. And there's a couple near us here in New Hampshire that were going to stay open, like Bedford. And now they're closing. But I don't know if it's worth the drive up there. I mean, not that it's far, but I like Joann's, but I'm afraid it's going to be picked over, and they're very sad. It's very sad they're leaving. They had really cute, I mean, I know they have a huge fabric section, but they also have like the cutest home decor stuff, and they always have this seasonal ribbon. That's what I liked. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. Disco Balls has, my nose is itchy, sorry. Disco Ball, Disco Ball mushrooms? Stop. What are you talking about? What are these Disco Ball mushrooms you speak of? I don't know how I feel about that. And you guys know me, I'm a Disco Ball fan. I want to do this, but I want to put something in between it. Oh, it's only 30% off, Kim? Really? Joann's is only 30% off? Their sales, like when they do those buy one get 3 free sales, I feel like everything goes like crazy. But with them going out of business, I thought it might be picked over. So I'm going to use my fancy schmancy D. Stevens ribbon. And this is the one that I used last week, and it's the one that is reversible, but I'm going to use it so the blue side is out instead of the green side. I know, 30% off. No wonder why they have to close. That's crazy. Oh, Auntie, yours is still 30? Is it 30%? I mean, come on, Hobby Lobby's 40% all day long every day. Like, regular stuff is on sale. And I think Hobby Lobby has their, like, furniture and stuff. Is that always on sale? Like, I don't think it ever goes off sale, right? I do know because when I was going there a lot, now I just buy stuff online. I found some better options, or additional options, I should say. They told me, like, how to read the tags so you know if there's stuff that never goes on sale. Like, their grapevine wreaths at Hobby Lobby never go on sale. If you get the seasonal ones, they will, but if you get the ones that are in the back, in my store, it's the back left corner, but they're by, like, the florals, those never go on sale. And then there's a row of, like, picks that never goes on sale. So, I know. That's crazy. The only other one near me is, like, the Joann's is the one in, like, Methuen, Salem area. But that one I just feel like was always kind of picked over. It's, like, right down by all the big stores and stuff. Okay, so here's how our bow is coming. We're just making our little layers. I'm going to do the yellow. I didn't do the red on top of the yellow on top of the red because it reminds me of hot dogs, which I love. Don't get me wrong. Oh, Joann's raised the prices. You know what? I had a lady that came up to me in Hobby Lobby when I was in Florida. In fact, I was with my mom. And she pointed out that they have different pricing on the same things. So they had like something, she goes, look at this. And it had a different price than like the one a couple behind it on the same shelf. So they're like raising their prices, but they still have stuff that's priced, I guess, from previous seasons that is still the same. So, oh, they did. That's crazy. No wonder why they're going bankrupt. You can't do that. I think Michael's prices are getting crazy since we're talking about it. Like some of their flowers, if you go in there, their regular price flowers are $24.99 for a little, I mean, a bundle, which is kind of a lot, I think. All right, we are done with our little bow here. I had pulled this out, but decided not to use it. But isn't this cute? It's like a teal blue sunflower ribbon. And it's got like a burlap vibe. I thought it was cute because it matched the sign, but I changed my mind. That's crazy. No wonder why they're only 30% off. So they jacked up the prices and they're only 30% off. That's interesting. Very interesting. All right, I need a pipe cleaner and a zip tie. Handy dandy zip tie for my bow. You never buy full price at Michael's. Yeah, it's too expensive. Oh, AC Moore. AC Moore was the best. I love that store. My mom worked at Craft Mania. I don't know if you guys had those anywhere else other than New Hampshire. And Mom, if you're on here, she'll be like, yeah, that was a good one. They had tons of craft stuff. That was back in the day. But AC Moore, that's so sad. That was sad when that closed. And I feel like they were all right next to Bed Bath & Beyond. It's crazy. But yeah, Michael's is crazy. Check the back stuff. Hobby Lobby not using barcodes. Do not get me started. It makes me insane. And I do inventory. That's what I do, right? Like regular stuff. Put a barcode on it. Because first of all, your poor people have to know what's on sale every week. And they have to like match up the prices. I try to make it easy when checkout. I just think it just complicates the process. I don't understand. I don't understand. So if someone can tell me why Hobby Lobby doesn't do that, doesn't have barcodes, I would love to know. And the lines are always so long, and I have a big cart full of stuff, and I have to wait. Everybody has to wait for me to get all of my flowers rung up. And then they have to put them in the big bag, which usually I just say, just wrap them in the wrap for me so it looks like a bouquet. That way there I don't have to make them fight with their, you know, flowers in a bag. But yeah, the barcoding makes me crazy. I don't understand that at all. No barcoding. But it is expensive. It's getting expensive. And I love Home Goods, but there is no need to go in there. There's just not. Because I would like to have everything. Except for those weird chairs. Have you been to Home Goods or Marshall's and seen the chairs they have there? There's like macaroons and hamburgers and candy, and there are so many people that are online and they like buy them and put them in their house in different rooms and stuff. I saw one lady, she had like a different room, like a different theme, and then she bought all the little chairs. They're like little like seats, like little stools, and they're like food. Tell me if you've seen them in the comments, because I think they're hysterical, but I don't know what I would do with them. The macaroon one is my favorite. It looked like a stack of macaroons. It was a chair. Okay, here's our bow for the wreath. I just lost my whole train of thought. And my pipe cleaner. Okay. You want the macaroon? Amanda, they're very cute. It's like 4 or 5 stacked up, but I think they were kind of expensive, but there's like a following of people that they like grab them all up. Like they had like I thought they had hamburgers. I've seen marshmallows, like Twinkie looking things. Here's our bow. There's definitely a lot. Pink macaroon chairs. Okay. Noted. Pink macaroon chairs. If I see them, I'm going to take a picture for you. There was like this giant dinosaur at the one near my mom's house because my sister loves dinosaurs, and we were talking about this dinosaur, and then it sold. Oh, they were like 60 or 80 bucks. I mean, it's a macaroon chair. Do you want to drop like 80 bucks on a macaroon macaroons? Macaroons? Oreos. That's a good one. That's a good one because then they can be stacked up. That's really cute. I don't think I saw that one. I just think they have the best fun home decor. And it's not that expensive, really. All right, we're going to attach the bow, my friends. So I'm going to put it, let's see, we're going to put it like here. Yeah, Oreos are such a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that. So have you guys seen all of the Yeti pictures? I don't know if you've seen them on my Facebook page. I don't know if they show up. I shared one on my business page, but so my local Chamber of Commerce, which I'm a member of, so shout out to Southern New Hampshire Chamber of Commerce. We're doing a event where local businesses have Yetis in them. They're like these cardboard cutout Yetis, and every time you take a picture with a Yeti and you post it to their Facebook page, you get entered to win the grand prize, which is a Bahamas cruise. And I have gone out twice now. Today I went out with my friend Amy, who's a realtor, and her and I went and hit up some places. Tomorrow I'm going out with some of the girls again. We're going to go visit some other local businesses that we haven't visited already. So it's very fun because some people dress up their Yetis, and the places we went today I went to before, so they were like, oh my gosh, you're back. I'm like, yes, I want to win this cruise. This 4 days Bahama cruise sounds so fun. I would like to win it. And then they're also going to be giving away tickets to Canopy Lake Park, which would be so fun to win. So, local people, I see you on here. I haven't seen you guys posting your pictures of your Yetis, all of you. And every day they give away a Yeti tumbler. And I won a tumbler, Patty won a tumbler, Donna won a tumbler, Amy's going to win a tumbler. I can feel it. She's going to win it tomorrow. So that's been fun. We're doing a little promoting businesses locally. You have seen, yeah, people are seeing me in the Yetis, but I'm posting them on the event page because that's where they kind of keep track. But they show up, like, I guess, on other people's feeds. So I was at work over the weekend and someone's like, what in the heck is with you and all these Yetis? And I feel silly posting my own picture, but you have to post the picture to get the entry to win the cruise. So you guys are going to be seeing. Yes. Oh, first, Tiana. Hello. Girl, you're right down the street from me. I haven't seen you in forever. Patty, the Yeti questing has been so fun. And we're trying to be creative with our pictures, right? Rather than just take a picture and, you know, of you standing there. But it is fun. So tomorrow we're going to hit up some other businesses. I think one of the most decorated Yetis was the jeweler, Atwood Jewelers in Salem, New Hampshire. They put this cute little wrapping paper outfit on their Yeti, and it has a fanny pack, and it has jewelry on, and it has a receipt from the jewelers in the little fanny pack window. It's adorable. It was really cute. But one of the salons we went to, Soleil Salon, has extensions on theirs, which is the cutest thing I've seen as well. But it's been fun. We've been having a good time. And the businesses love having people come in and take pictures with the Yetis. It's a fun little business thing. Okay. Ready? Here's our bow. Ta-da! So once I get all of the ribbon streamers on, I'll make sure that this doesn't cover the sign. But I did kind of put the sign to the side a little so that the nice full bow will kind of pop. So I'm just going to grab my ribbon streamers, which I had so neatly organized. And they stick to the, like they're sticking to the mesh. So now they're just a pile, but we can make it work. So I cut my ribbon streamers at 14 inches. I'm not positive. I think that's what I do. Because my husband made me a handy dandy ribbon cutter board. It's not fancy and it's red because he made this for me like when I first started and it was like leftover paint. So I just wrapped the ribbon around it and then I cut it and then it's 14 inches. So I have a couple of these that he made me. So thanks, babe, for the ribbon cutting wood. Oh, is it a nice tumbler? Patty, is it white? They had white ones last year. I can't wait. I'm going to go get it tomorrow. Yeah, today we went Yeti questing. The only place I think that we hadn't been before is Sear Lumber, and theirs was really cute. It was in the back by like the deck stuff. So I can't wait to see like more businesses. It's just fun. Everybody likes it. It was actually something that they came up with when COVID was going on, because you couldn't visit businesses in person. So they made them so that you can put them in the window, and then when you would go drive by the office or the business or whatever, you could take a picture. So that was fun. All right, so I'm going to do, so what I do is I take my two. So I use at least 4, I like to use at least 4 colors of ribbons. And of course they match the bow. And then you just kind of choose, you pick and choose layering them. So I like to do the 2.5 inch ribbon with a 1.5 inch. And then, like I'm going to do, I'll do the red polka dots, which was not, this is the one I bought. It was only a 3-yard roll. So I wanted to do the streamers, the ribbon streamers, rather than in the bow. And then I just dovetail mine at the end. So I'm just going to fold it in half. I just give it like a little fold, and then kind of do this to give it like a little, it looks like a little bird, just so it has like a little, I don't know, curl in it. And then I just scrunch mine on the desk, just like pleat it, right? Okay, like that. And then I'm going to come over to my, oh, it's blue. Oh, sweet. It's a new color tumbler. I'm psyched about that. I'm just going to come over to my pipe cleaners. And then what we do is we take this, we put it in our pipe cleaners that are already attached to the mesh. And you can't see it, but I'll show you on the next one. You twist. And then once we are done with the twisting, that is all that is going into these pipe cleaners. So I'm going to take my cutters. These are my new ones because I lost my old ones. So these are the old ones. These are the new. Amazon left these. These are actually pretty heavy duty. I'm just going to clip off my pipe cleaner and toss it. And then I usually just kind of put the ribbon streamers. Let me show you guys. I just kind of put them where they are for right now because I'm going to move them all around when I'm done. So on this kind of style of wreath, see how it's just hanging in there? There's our middle. I'll do one not quite so close to the bow so you guys can see. And then when I'm done, I just like to go through and like make sure all of the ribbon streamers like look pretty. You don't have to do that. I just like to. That's just something I want to do before I add like the next thing. And I'm going to be doing, side note, a tutorial video. We're going to make a centerpiece with our green flocked bunny. And he's going to be sitting on this cute little, it's going to be like a little natural green vibe. And it's going to have flowers and greenery and stuff, but I'm going to do it as like a tutorial and put it on YouTube. So I do have a YouTube page because, Facebook is actually going to start deleting Facebook Lives older than 30 days old. So I got a notice saying that they're going to be deleting them starting in June. So I can delete them. I mean, I can download them all now and put them all on YouTube. So that I have them just so that, you know, kind of make things for content. And then also as I do, if I do videos where they're instructional, I can do the same thing. So, if you have a business page, Kim, I don't know if you do lives, they are going to start deleting them, which, I'm glad I read that before I got the email, or I probably would have thought it was like spam. You know what I mean? I didn't really think about that. So I'm going to take my next ribbon, which is going to be this one. So I have a couple of these, the teal and the red, and I'm going to just put these two together, do the same thing. So yeah, I thought that we had to like download every single video, like every single live one by one, which does take a while. But when I got the email, I had been reading on a couple other like people that I follow's page, that once you got the email, you can download the lives in like a bulk download rather than having to download every single one. But then putting them on YouTube, I have to upload them every single one, which is fine. So go to my YouTube page, which is YouTube, and then if you search for me, I'm at Whimsy Wreath Design Co., all one word. And I'm on TikTok. And I'm on Instagram. It's all the same username. All right, see how cute this is? Hold on. Okay, see, like we're kind of filling in. So like I said, when I'm done, I'm going to attach this so it looks cute. And then we'll make the ribbons alternating. And I don't normally use quite this many ribbons, but I did have that one roll of short ribbons, so I had to kind of alternate the two, which is not a big deal. We can make it work. And then I do have this also canvas ribbon. So this is more of like a, I think it's canvas. That's my unprofessional opinion. But the wire on this one, this is more like an unwired than a wired. Because we talked about that last time. Miss Amanda asked me about it. Oh, so we get blue Yeti tumblers. That's fun. I'm excited for that. I'll grab mine tomorrow and visit that bank. I heard they have a cute little Yeti photo booth, which is fun. And the Yeti cardboard cutouts are like 7 feet tall. Or you can get the little mini. I think he's like 3 feet. They're really cute. If I had a business, I would get one just so I could decorate it and have people come and visit. But I don't have anywhere to put it because I'm out of my house. Amanda learned it was called a wire. That's so fun. Not a metal, good job. Not a metal bendy thingy. Good job. I feel like my work here is done. No, that was fun. I want to see these Encanto pictures. I mean, Encanto favors you're making. Because you're crafty. My friend Amanda is so good with her Cricut. And she's crafty. And I have a Cricut and I don't know how to do anything with it. I can make signs. Like I can do vinyl signs. And I did t-shirts when we went to Disney a couple years ago. And it took me so long because I was trying to figure it out on the fly. And they just came out with a new Cricut for my Cricut friends, like my mom and my sister. And I know Auntie Debbie has one, Amanda has one. They just came out with a Cricut 4, I think it is. So that's fun. I have the maker. I'm looking at it. I think it just says maker on. I don't think there's a number. Yeah, so that's exciting. And everybody's into those Glowforge now, which I heard is expensive because you have to get the membership. It cuts wood, like wood cutouts and stuff. I have to stick to one thing. I'm not really crafty. Like, I can figure things out, but like, not like that. Okay, here, we're going around with our ribbon. I think I missed one in here. I gotta go back. But wherever, the other fun thing about this particular style of oh yeah, I did miss one. This particular style is, you can go back, like if you do all your pipe cleaners and you want more ribbon, or you want ribbon somewhere else, you can just zip tie it on. Like I use the little zip ties, and if you kind of put it in the mesh, see the little ones? You can put the ribbons wherever you want. So sometimes if I do something and I add it, like if I add flowers or I add greenery to it and it looks a little off, you can always add things in with a zip tie. Oh, okay, there's not much different, just speed. Well, what, like the speed of cutting? Because I'm not that fast that I'm worried about that. And is it the regular Cricut or is it the maker? I do want the heat press. That little heat press is cute. That little one. That would be, that one I like. I actually have, I bought on Etsy some iron-on of my logo, and I haven't put them on because I don't really know how to do it. So I got to investigate that. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that's important if you're good at it, right? The speed of the printing. Is that important? Someone tell me. Oh, it's the Maker 4. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm really that like savvy that it needs to cut faster. Ooh. What do we think? And they have that little, the little, is it the silhouette? It's a little one. That one's really cute too. The Maker 4. Okay. I know my sister's really good with the Cricut. I don't know if she's still on, but my sister cuts a lot of stuff out. My mom and sister make paper crafts, and they are in a store in Oviedo, Florida. I do have some things in there as well. And they're going to be going into another store down there, and they're also in the Mercantile in Oviedo, which is a really cool store that has like, everybody gets the, you're in like a booth, and there's like antique people and like people that sell stuff that they make, and like antique clothes, which is really cool. Although some of the antique clothes is just from the 80s, because we're that age, people my age. Oh, Michelle, the Joy is the small one. That's the little one, right? I think it's very cute. We went to a craft fair in November, and they were selling, there was a maker there that was selling dog bandanas, and they were so flippin' cute. We got one for Tango, and they put her name on it, but they had their little Cricut that just cut it out, and then they had the little press that did it right at the table. Cutting speed only matters if it's a real Oh, okay, thank you, Amanda, because I'm like, I'm not that fast at it. Here I am thinking it's like convenience to get done quicker. I'm just making up my own rules, friends. Your maker works fine, but you have 6 different ones. Okay. Okay, the Joy. Yes. Okay. That's the middle one. That makes sense. Yeah, I think my mom has the Silhouette. So when I did the Disney crop last year with my mom and sister, they ended up like, they didn't bring theirs that time, but I think they do, if I'm not mistaken. And then they also had so many people that were there that brought their Cricut to the crop with them. So I don't know if you guys all know like what a crop is, but it's usually for scrapbooking. So it's like a weekend long or a couple day event where you go and you scrapbook, and it's really cool because you can rent your little, not rent, but you like buy a spot, and it's usually in a hotel in like a ballroom, and it'll have certain hours, and then it's an event. So usually whoever is putting it on has little games and giveaways and prizes and all kinds of fun stuff over the course of the weekend. So my mom and sister go to quite a few because they have so many of them in Florida. Like they have companies that's all they do are scrapbook crop weekends, which I think is so cool. So I did scrapbooking like back in the day, right, with Stampin' Up, but now everybody is like doing everything with their Cricuts and everything. So a lot of people brought them with them to the hotels where the crops are because this huge ballroom is open. The one that we did at Disney was actually open 24/7. So it was kind of fun because like we would, we'd stay late and then we'd come in the morning and people would be talking about like, oh my God, I've been here since 1 o'clock, or I was the first one here at 4:30. So we did that last year, but because I'm a wreath / decor person, I made stuff that is in my niche, which was hysterical because everybody loved it, that I was doing something different. But I will say that the croppers were so welcoming because I wasn't sure. There was also a lady there that did the most amazing diamond art. Like she goes to all of these crops and does the diamond painting. And she was working on one like as big as the table. So that was really cool. Oh, the itty bitty Joy and the extra. Okay. Yeah, I like the little ones. I think those are cute too. I have seen some ribbon lately where they've printed the vinyl, and then if you do like the satiny ribbon, actually pretty much I think if you could do it on a lot of this kind of ribbon, you can print out like names and stuff because they had done them for like hair bows. But then also I've seen them on wreaths lately. That's been a thing that I've seen a lot. Scan and cuts. My only complaint about the Cricut thing, my heat's going to come on, so I'm sorry if you guys, it gets loud. The only thing about the Cricut thing is their software is not good. I don't love their little program there they have. What is that? Yeah, it's not good. All right, we're still working on the ribbon, so we'll hang a little bit longer. Don't forget, if you're catching the replay, do #replay for me. Okay, here's see how it's all, no, the ribbons are a little wonky. Like I said, we're going to straighten them out when we get all done. At this point, I just kind of want to put everything on, and then we're going to move it all around. So I just wanted to show you guys how the wreath comes together, because the Deco Mesh wreath can take a little bit. And I'm going to be doing a workshop soon. I think I'm going to do an online workshop for Deco mesh wreaths. So I'm working on getting like a design together so that we could do a kit, and you would just buy the kit, which would have all the supplies in it, and then we'd probably do it on Zoom. That way there everybody could interact and talk with each other, because on Facebook it's only me. But I think that would be really fun. I've done that before and it worked out well. You were going to say you don't think you'll be getting our Cricut machines until... I know, the Cricut software is not good. It's just not. And unfortunately, it's like all you have, right? I mean, can't you buy... So when I did like the Disney t-shirts, I bought the design off Etsy and then just downloaded it and put it into the Cricut and it printed it. But like I didn't design anything with the software per se, but like I've tried to help my mom and sister before, and I just think it's very difficult. And I think you have to like have their subscription to get more choices on their fonts and stuff. I made some signs, which I still have. Some of them are really cute. When I was in my Cricut era. It was in my Cricut era. I know, I like the polka dot ribbon. That's really fun. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun to do a kit? I think that would be fun. I just have to figure out like a good design for everybody. Last time I did a like red, white, and blue, but I'm thinking if I did something like, I don't know, a little more everyday year round. So then we would, like, you'd get the supplies and we would make the wreath together, like in real time. So as I'm doing it, you would be doing it too, and I could show you. But if I do it on Zoom, we can interact like speaking, obviously. Whereas if I do it on Facebook, if I do it in a closed Facebook group, which is what I did last time, I can only read your comments. I can't see you. And I know sometimes that like hands-on can be a little easier to learn. But we could do something that's like a flatter pancake wreath that's a little easier and less materials, just so that you could try it, everyone. And I'll even make your bow. If you don't want to make a bow, you can buy a pre-made bow. It'll come with it. Because I know a lot of people don't love making bows. It's scary. It's scary. Cuts. Yes. Okay. Yep. Creative Fabric. There's so many cute fonts out there. I don't understand why Cricut software is really crappy, to be honest. And I did actually end up having a little subscription for a while when I was doing my Cricut era, and it just, I don't know, I find it very hard to work with. Although my friend Donna, who I don't think is on, she taught me to make sure that we mirror the image. We have to mirror the image when you need to. I learned that the hard way, because if you don't, it's gonna not print right. I know, Amanda, wouldn't that be fun? Let me know what you'd like to make. Like, do you want to do something like year-round-ish? And I'm thinking like I could do a grapevine, like I do those in person, and I actually am going to schedule another one at Manchester Craft Market because it was so fun last time. But the mesh ones are more like crafty fun, whereas the greenery one I think is just a different, style. But if we did do the one with the mesh, we could do something different for a design. I just have to figure it out. And then sign or no sign. You don't have to have a sign, but you can have a sign. Last time I gave the option and people seem to like that. So, all right, let me make sure I have all my ribbon here. I always have to look on the floor because for some reason, looking on the floor, my ribbon falls there. I'm just going to do a couple more of these ones. You could even do 3. Some people also, fun fact, will like make them like fan out the ribbons so that way there, when you scrunch them in the middle and put them in the wreath, they're already kind of spread out for you. So like this is all stuff you could try out if you're making. Okay, you think the mesh would be more fun? I think so too. And the greenery is definitely like, it's quick. It's not anywhere near as lengthy as doing the Deco meshes. So that's something to think about too. But it would be fun. We'll do a little online craft night. And I promise I'll make your bow and send it to you when you get your kit. And oh, speaking of kits, I'm going to be doing a wreath soon on Facebook Live for TMI Gifts. So they're a company that has home decor, gift items, wreath supplies, ribbon, all that good stuff, and they are going to be sending me supplies to make a wreath on live. I went online and got to pick out some things, and I picked out a floral ribbon with a bunch of flowers and some matching greenery and stuff. So super excited when that comes. We'll have an unboxing and then we'll do our live. They're so fun. And then I also will get a discount code, so I will share it with you guys in case you want to buy some decor for your house or supplies for crafting. They're fantastic to work with too. And they're in the South, of course. That's where all the good things are, except for Nick's seasonal decor. He's awesome. He's in Boston. All right, let me just add this guy in here. So here it is. So this is where we're at now. My curls are curling over here. But once I get all of the ribbons kind of like fanned out where I want them to sit, do you see my vision? And then this is actually going to have flowers on it. So let me show you what I picked out for flowers. So I will do this after we get off our live, and I'll share the pictures with you guys. So I picked out some of these yellow roses, and I usually just kind of stick them in like a little sparingly here and there, just because the ribbon and the mesh kind of fills in and it's kind of a lot. But I do like to have like that little pop of color. And then these pretty hydrangeas. So I thought the blue would go really cute with the sign and the blue and the mesh. And then I picked out this greenery from my greenery cart. Ooh, almost hit myself with it. Isn't that cute? I think this will be really pretty. Just a little bit. It's not going to have all of this in it. It's just going to have a little bit of each. And then for fun, because I like to put something fun in it, or like a fun accent, I was going to put this little pinwheel. Almost said windmill. Pinwheel. I think it's going to be cute. So these are the things that are going to go in it when we're done. And then I'll take some pictures and show you guys. And I posted pictures of what we made last week. We made that mossy door hanger. And then let me see what else is coming up. So next week I'll be live, and then I won't be live for 2 weeks. And then I think at the end of the month, I'm going to be going live on Manchester Craft Market's page. So I'm thinking I'll do a Tuesday night live here, and then also there as well. Like I'll be here on my page, and then I think that'll be fun because I'll be able to show you guys my spot in the store and a little bit around the store as well, because the store is huge. But I thought if I kind of combined it with a Tuesday night live, it'll be good. I just have to figure out the 2 devices. But yeah, that's coming up. And if you're not already on my VIP email list, don't forget to go to my website, whimsywreathdesignco.com, and sign up. You'll be getting all the information about things that are coming up and things that are happening. And I promise I try not to spam you. I don't send too many emails. But there's a lot of info on there, and I just updated my albums and stuff for pictures, and my blog is on there, and all the links to the things I use. So if you guys need anything, as always, message me. I love custom orders and answering questions and just crafting with people who like crafting, or like watching me talk to myself while I craft, because you guys are fun. So Amanda says, oh yeah, oh, Maureen, I know, it's going to be good, right? Hold on. So I'm thinking with the yellow, I'll just pop in a little bit of the yellow roses around. But isn't this so fun? This would be really cute for like a teacher, I think, because it's like rainbowy colors. I do have a rainbow ribbon. I just didn't pick it out to put it in because I was going with the different colors on their own, but I do have a rainbow ribbon. Amanda, flowers. I know. The flowers are fun. And like I said, not too many, just a few here and there. We don't want to make it like overrun with flowers, but I like to just break up the colors a little bit that way. Yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. And don't forget to keep an eye out for the finished wreath. And I will see you guys next week. Let me know if you want to see something in particular, because I'm always open for suggestions for projects. So have a good night, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.